Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out of Leon Woodstock. Leon, we're here at the press conference, a big show in your hometown, Leicester, October the 6th against Archie Sharp. Up at the press conference, there was a bit of kind of banter flying back and forth. It seemed to get a bit kind of niggly at one point, and then when you actually did the face-off, you had a hug, and it seemed quite friendly.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's all a business, isn't it? This is a business. We ain't done nothing to me. I'm from a world, yeah. If someone does something bad to you, then you do bad to them back. He ain't done nothing to me. Do you know what I'm saying? He said some silly, stupid things on Twitter. I don't really care about it. I ain't bothered. I know what I'm going to do to him. Do you know what I'm saying? And he thinks in his little deluded world, like, oh, I'm going to do this, do that. But, do you know what I mean? All he's trying to do is get to the position that he wants to. It's unfortunate that he has to go past me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he really should go a different route because I don't think he's ready for this type of fight. But if that's the route you want to take, then so be it. Do you know what I mean? I ain't doing anything bad. I'm just doing what I have to do. Do you know what I mean? So I ain't got no badness to him, but I had to play with him a little bit because he's been chatting too much smack on Twitter. So I had to let him know, like, yeah, he can't be like that. But at the end of the day, like I said, he's just a man like me, trying to get to where he needs to get to. So I got respect. I respect every fighter, even the ones that I cannot stand. Mitchell Smith, I can't stand him, but I got to respect him. He fights. He gets in the ring and fights. And there's millions of people in this world that just cannot pick up the courage or the confidence to be able to get in the ring in front of that many people and fight, knowing that you might win, you might. Do you know what I mean? Like, because people can put out the bravado, oh, I'm never losing. I know that I'm capable of losing. Everyone is. We all are. Do you know what I mean? And I ain't scared of it. That's what separates me from everyone else. I don't fear loss. I ain't scared of it. I want to have a fight where I get dropped, got broken ribs, I'm bleeding from here and there, because then what it allows me to do is prove to myself and to everyone else in the world that I'm the real deal and nothing can stop me. Do you know what I'm saying? I have images in my head of just being like flipping Jason. I just keep coming back and I'll keep coming because I know that I can do that. I know that I've got a chin. I want to show these people that I can get hit solid and you won't even know. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been sparring world champions after world champions, traveling all up and down the country, and no one can do me nothing. And I'm not going to say who, but I went to spar a world champion, I think it was about a year ago now, and I did 10 rounds with him, and he said after, he was like, I was trying to knock you out. He's like, I couldn't knock you out. And I ended up putting him over. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
But you can't tell us who that was.
Nah, because I can't do that. That's disrespectful. Like I said, it's about respect, man. But I rate him because he's a fighter, but it don't go no further than that. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's no bad blood there. And I could see, like, he looked a bit uncomfortable. And do you know what I mean? So I'm not a bully. Do you know what I'm saying? I hate a bully. It's nothing, anything I hate more than something else is a bully. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make him feel a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good fight.
He was quick to emphasise the amateur pedigree up there. It seemed like he was kind of relying on that as the thing to separate him from you. Yeah. What do you think will be the qualities that make the difference in this fight? What have you got over him that will make the difference?
I'm Leon Woodstock. Literally, I swear, that's it. I'm Leon and he's Archer. That's why I'll win. 100%.
Fair enough. What sort of fight do you expect it to be? Do you think he'll be moving, you'll be pursuing, or do you think it'll be a war straight up in the middle of the ring? What are you expecting?
I'm the type of fighter, yeah, I'm ready for anything. Whatever scenario he brings, because like I said, he's never done anything like this before. So he's come here, he doesn't know how it's going to be, he doesn't know how to act, he doesn't know what to say, and he's pretty much going to try and bounce off me how I am, do you know what I'm saying? And no one's going to allow someone to say things that they don't like about them, do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I can visualise him picturing this when he comes. And it's going to be the same in the fight. He don't know how to act. He's never fought in front of that many people. He's never fought on TV. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna feel that. I don't care what anyone says that says, oh no, I've no nerves, no this, no that. You're a human being. Who are you? Where are you from? Do you know what I mean? You're from the same planet as me. Do you know what I'm saying? You're from the same, like, you've been born here, innit? Same way I did. So you're gonna be feeling them things. And it's gonna be a little bit overwhelming for him that I can see. So he might have a game plan in his head and think, no, I'm gonna stay back. I know that he carries power. I know that he can catch me with this shot, that shot. I'm gonna stay back, keep him at range of my jab. And then he gets in there and it could all go out the window. He just come at me like Tasmanian devil. Do you know what I mean? So I've just got to see what he does on the night. Do you know what I'm saying? All I know is what I'm doing. I've got my plan. I've got my punches, my mind, my mentality. I'm going to put that in there. Whatever he brings, whether it be nervous boxing, he's real confident, or whatever it is, I'll break it. That's it. That's all I know. I'll break whatever he brings and get the win.
And after that, British title next. Sam Bowen, obviously, British champion, also on the bill. Not too far away from you. Be a big fight for Leicester.
Yeah. A lot of people always say, like, oh, you talk to my manager, talk to this person. They always say that because they try and keep it safe. But for me, I genuinely have no thoughts about anything else at the moment. Like, right now. Like, what I'm thinking about is Archie right now. But like after that, like I'll see where the wind takes, man. I'm a big believer in energy and aura and frequencies. So wherever the universe, where she wants to throw me, that's where I'll go. You know what I'm saying?
How much of an illustration of the faith your promoter has in you is the fact that this show, which features fighters from all over the country, is taking place in your hometown? You'll be relied upon to sell the show, sell a lot of tickets, even though you're not in the main events. Yeah. That's a big show of faith, isn't it, from your promoter?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I know that he must see something in me because he snapped me up from the amateurs straight away, seeing my over 75% knockout ratio. Do you know what I mean? So he must have been like...
It probably was that.
Yeah, so he was like, this kid's got something. So he obviously believes in me, and I've never been a disappointer. Do you know what I mean? If I find one way or another, it might take me a week, a month, a year, I'll always please. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll always do my best. Always, regardless. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know that he knows that I'm capable. So it's all good. And it's nice to have that. Do you know what I mean? It puts a little bit more like, yeah, man, he believes in me. I know I'm going in the right way. I know I'm doing the right things. Because if I weren't, he wouldn't give a damn.
It was actually brought up in the press conference that although you're synonymous now with Leicester, you were actually born in Hackney in East London, which is where O'Hara Davis is, of course, from. Just tell us a bit about that. I believe you moved to Leicester when you were 5, and also how fortunate in a way you were that you've ended up in Leicester, a city which supports you so much.
Do you know how crazy it is? Me and my coach was talking about this literally on the way here. Like, imagine if I never moved from London to Leicester and I stayed there. Would I have ever met you? Would I even have boxed? What would I be doing? Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, sometimes, like, I wish that I could just have a look at that timeline, because I think sometimes we don't even appreciate who we are, and what we're doing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just normal human error. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be nice to see a different timeline, to see what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Be like, wow, is that what I'd be doing? Great, like, and look what I'm doing now. Do you know what I mean? It'd be nice to do that. So, for me, like, I just feel like I'm doing good. I'm happy with what I'm doing, and for the move to Leicester, I feel like that was obviously, I don't believe in this is meant to happen. I feel like you create what is going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have happened if my mum decided to stay. Like, do you know what I mean? It's that simple. It's not, it was meant to happen. It just did happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and that's what happened. And I'm fortunate, man. I'm lucky. I really am.
It's kind of bittersweet because you said up there your mum went from Hackney to Leicester because she was in an abusive relationship and wanted to get away from that. Yeah. So that's obviously a terrible thing. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. But on the flip side, like you say, it's opened up your whole world.
That's why. You ever watched The Butterfly Effect? Yeah. He goes and tries to change everything. It never really turns out great. Just go with what you got. Do you know what I mean? Work with what you got. And I have. And look where I am now. Do you know what I mean? It's possible. I literally was, when I was younger, I had nothing. There was times when I was coming home from fights, no food in the cupboard. Like, I'm not shitting you. I swear to God, I'm not shitting you. Like, not even too long ago, before I was pro, do you know what I'm saying? There was nothing. Struggling. Gas is on emergency, electric's on emergency. Listen, it's a hard life. And there was times when I was in the elite championships, like, just so, I don't know if you guys understand, the elite championships, everyone in there, in the amateurs had like 60, 70 fights plus. I went in there with 16 and fucking beat everyone and got to the semi-finals. And this boy's trying to tell me, what did I do? Bruv, I didn't even see you at the elite championships. He lost to Lucian Reed. Bruv, come on, man. The guy, he's just, bless him. I hope he does well after this fight. Like, he needs to. He needs his head having a bit of a wobble. And obviously, the universe has sent him my way to help him out. And I hope he does good on his career after the fight, to be honest.
It's very kind of you. And we really appreciate your time. Respect, man. Best of luck. Sell lots of tickets.
I'll do my best.